Oh, yes. Mr. Wonderful still looking so fucking amazing after 4 videos so far. And you know what? This is the last episode when it comes to this specific segment. The light, oh, it's always shining bright when it comes to Mr. Wonderful and when it comes to the FC Sneaker Factory. But hold on. I know the light's shining bright on you fellas out there, and oh, you beautiful ladies. Oh, my cheerleaders, I appreciate you for coming on into the FC Sneaker Factory. As you see behind me, 20 plus years when it comes to the sneaker game. Oh, all my blood, sweat, and tears when it came to this collection that you see behind me. Oh, and you flip through all those catalogs of pages of shoes when it comes to these sneaker profiles. I know. It's so fucking impressive, I know. But right here, this is the last one right here. The last one it comes to this specific segment. Sneaker Profiles 180. Yes, we have reached the 180 mark. And guess what? We still have a ton more to go. But this one right here, this is the last SB when it comes to this specific era, when it comes to this specific, oh, beautiful box that I'm staring to my left. And you know what? We'll get into that in a little bit. But let's go ahead and go into the fit check. Just like I mentioned before, looking so damn amazing as always, right? Mr. Wonderful does not skip a beat. The hair's looking amazing. The skin, oh, looking amazing. The fit is looking amazing because right now, oh, after I'm done wrapping up this video, I'm finally going to go with this beautiful lady. Oh, one of the cheerleaders. We're going to go grab some. I'm going to have some hot chocolate. She can grab whatever she wants to grab, including Mr. Wonderful. But then also we're going to go grab some desserts and just relax and have a great conversation because you know Mr. Wonderful can have a beautiful conversation. But let's go ahead and go into the fit for the last time that you'll ever see it on a profile. If I ever do return to the lives, you'll never see this. And I am definitely going to take this to go get altered because I just feel like I just don't like how it fits. It should be fitting a little bit more fitted to the body. As you can see, a little bit loose. I don't like it because Mr. Wonderful is not fat. His body is always looking amazing. But I am rocking the John Alley. I absolutely love this shirt though. Great quality, thick. I love the colors. You do got the pink hits. Just a nice, kind of like a greenish color in terms of the entire style of entire color of this shirt. Long sleeve, nicely, nice material. But also I'm rocking the Levi denim when it comes to this specific fit right here. Not sure what I'm going to go as far as what the shoes go when I step out. Maybe go with some Travis Scott 6s. The highs, the olive color. I think it would be a great fit to go with this specific outfit. But God, just looking so damn amazing. Oh, I can't wait to see this beautiful lady. Oh, I know her lips are going to be all over me. But right here, Sneaker Profiles 180. And you know what? Just to not to forget. When it comes to YouTube, oh, and when it comes to the sneaker genre, I am the lion. This is my jungle, and the sneakers are my prey. And YouTube, yes, YouTube is my pedestal. And when it comes to the sneaker genre, it is Mr. Wonderful's playground. But here we go. Like I mentioned just recently, I said this one right here, this is the last silver box that I have in my collection currently that I have not did a profile on. If you remember way back when, right? The first profiles that I dropped, those were all silver box SBs. Oh, and they're so fucking amazing. I love those shoes. But I really got to do those ones all over again because the delivery was not immaculate how it is now. How Mr. Wonderful delivers it now, oh, is way different from way back then. So I do got to revisit those ones and redo them over again and shed that Mr. Wonderful light on them once again. But we'll sit back and we'll wait on those because, you know, I have tons more to do. And you know what? You already seen those profiles. But keep that in mind. We will be revisiting those ones in a later time. Maybe in 2024. Who knows? But currently I got this last one right here. I did not bring it out back then. So I definitely want to get some light out on this one, because this one definitely deserves the spotlight, because one, it's a silver box, but two, it's amazing fucking shoe. So here we go. Silver box right here. Oh, the beauty in the silver box. My favorite era when it comes to the SB line. But let's take a look at the box. In case you've never seen a silver box before, you do got that nice dark Nike logoing on the lid of the box with that nice dark swoosh. And then around the box is more of that light silver. But I love this. I remember these so vividly back in the day. But you do got that green label. Nike Dunk Low Pro SB. Size 10.5, just like how Mr. Wonderful always brings you. And then you got that black / true red. But let's take a look at the entire box. But let's look at how I remember this. How long, somewhat narrow type style box when it came to the silver boxes. And it was so funny because when it came to these, some were a little bit wider, some was a little bit narrow. It was just weird, but it just depended on if it was a high or a low. This one obviously is a low, but you do got this. I actually purchased these, who knows when, Thrasher socks, but just to match the shoe. But you do have that all red sock with the black Thrasher labeling on the sock. I forgot about that. So with the paper though, it is this. Well, back then it was like a white, but you do have a wood grain going on into it. And it was just a slightly wood grain coloring when it came to this specific paper. And then inside the style of the box, I'm thinking it might be too bright. But this right here, this is wood grain, but it's green lining when it came to the wood grain on the silver boxes. So I love it. Definitely takes me back, and hopefully it takes you back. And if you're a new sneakerhead, or maybe just a person that's just supporting the channel and has no clue about Nike SBs, hopefully this will bring your attention to how wonderful, how great, oh, and now how expensive these silver boxes are. So what I have in my hand, oh, what a beautiful shoe. And if you remember back, I have the alternate, the actual Vamp, the true red when it came to this one. But this one right here, this is known as the reverse red, the Vamp, the reverse vampire, whatever the hell you want to call it. But this is basically so damn beautiful. Oh, the materials are just amazing. But here we go. This shoe I have worn, right? So the Nike Dunk SB, low true black Vamps. So this shoe was released, oh God, so long ago. Back in July of 2003. So look at how many years this is, right? 7 plus another 10. So that's 17 plus another 3 on top of that. 20 years right here. This shoe was released a long time ago. So the whopping price on this one. Oh, I remember the glory days of SB when they were $65 fucking dollars. Can you believe that? Can you imagine? $65 these were going for. Oh, pennies. You know, pennies now. Back then, yeah, $65 was a little bit, not very expensive compared to a Jordan, but really cheap now that I think back. I wish I would have grabbed so many more back then, but, you know, I was still in college working at a grocery store, so wasn't making that much money, but just enough to buy just enough shoes back then. So here we go. So this was released alongside the True Red, right? But this one is known as the True Black. The Nike Dunk SB True Black has a few names, like I mentioned. The Vamps, the Vampires, the Reverse True Reds. You know, at this time, because it did release with the counterpart. You know, at that time it was all, you know, I've shown that one. So if you want to go look at that one, beautiful shoe as well. But that one was known as the Vamps, Vampires, and that was known as the True Red. So this one is known as the Reverse True Reds, but it comes from that line of the True Red. So if you see this, look at that beautiful suede. Even now, look at that. It still goes with the touch, the brush strokes, right? You do have this beautiful leather thick, great quality leather when it came to the side panel. This beautiful red suede swoosh. More of that nice nice black suede right here. I love it. More of that nice black suede right here. And of course, you do got those red, true red laces. This beautiful black midsole, and I love that all blacked out stitching. And this red outsole. So I love that. Beautiful. Let's take a look at the rear. So you do got that nice, great quality suede. They just don't do it anymore like that. Nice leather hit, and then more of that nice red suede, and then the black embroidered Nike in the back. Same thing as your lateral side, right? Same thing as the medial side. Nothing skips a beat when it comes to this one. More of that nice, beautiful black suede. More of that nice black suede right here. I love it. Beautiful red. I have actually wore this shoe. So just like the true reds, I wore that one as well. But right here, more of that nice black suede. So the cool thing, and I'm about to show you that right now when it comes to this specific shoe, just like the true reds as well. But look at that. Nice red outsole. Beautiful. Still looks brand new. I mean, you can barely tell I wore it. But let's take a look at the cool part of this shoe. So right here, you do got that nice black leather. I love it. But you know how normally the black leather, you know, it stops and then we go into a nice nylon tongue. So this is what makes the Vamps so like unique and so different, especially way back then, is that the leather goes into the toe box, but it still just goes right into the leather tongue. So this is all leathered out. Typically, you do not see that in any SBs. You always see that nylon tongue. Even back in the silver box era, you see that nylon tongue. But this is that rare case when it came to this specific shoe right here. And when it came to the true red or the Vamps, it had the all red leather tongue. But this one, you do have that nice black leather tongue. You have that Nike. Oh, you remember that? You just had the Nike stitching on there and there's no SB. And of course, you do got that black insole with the Zoom Air in there, and then just that fat ass tongue right here when it comes to these older SBs. So what do you think about this one? Do you remember this one? Or kids, if you're a kid tuning in, I'm sorry, but you need to know this stuff. You need to know this, just one for God, for the sneakerhead's sake. Know your history when it comes to the SB 2003 silver box era. Oh, the golden era of SBs right here. So what do you think about this one? Absolutely love this shoe. I definitely need to get this one out. It's been too damn long. Let's take a look at the aerial view one more time. Look at that. All leather tongue. I love it. Gorgeous shoe. Gorgeous shoe that, that of course Mr. Wonderful has in his possession. You know what? I can go toe-to-toe with the best of them. And this is an amazing shoe. And yes, it is in my FC Sneaker Factory. And you know what? The book is officially closed on Sneaker Profiles 180. But you know what? Oh, calm down, fellas. Oh, and calm down, my cheerleaders, my ladies out there. Calm down. Because you know what? In a couple days, we'll be redoing it all over again. But this time we'll be bringing you something brand new, something that you have not seen before, just like these SBs that I have to my left. But we'll be talking about something else, and I already know what I'm going to talk about. I'm so excited about these because these shoes don't get enough glory, just like some of these SBs. Oh, they don't get enough glory, and they do sure as hell deserve it. Just like how Mr. Wonderful deserves all the views, all the attention, all the subscribers. I don't know what the hell's going on with that, because this channel does not get enough love and does not get the push that it so fucking deserves. But I appreciate you tuning in. As always, the fellas. Oh, and those beautiful ladies. Oh, ladies, you know you have my heart. I appreciate you for tuning in as well. And just like I mentioned before, you know what? At the end of the day, if you keep fucking tuning in, and the more people that keep coming in, we'll see who's Mr. Wonderful, and see, when it comes to all these other YouTube sneaker genres, who are the wannabes. I appreciate you for tuning in, and just like as always, and I know at the end of the night, this lady is going to be whispering in my ear, sweet nothings, but she'll mention at the very end, and say, because I'm already used to it and I hear it all the fucking time. Floyd, Mr. Wonderful, you are too damn sweet.